So I want to let you know that God gives us the opportunity to demonstrate and put into practice the things that we are learning and the things that we are growing in. And when he presents the opportunity, to whatever degree that looks like, you have to make a conscious effort and a conscious decision on how you are going to implement what God has been showing you. So, what am I saying? God gives us the opportunity, the things that we have prayed for, or the things that we may be struggling with, or the things that we are working to overcome. God is going to put that in front of us to see how it is that we react and respond. And this is about the fruits of the Spirit. And one of them, as an example for me, is self-control. And what does that self-control look like? Well, it's what it is that I am personally working on with Christ, whatever that relationship and connection looks like. So am I quick to react, or am I slow to speak? And I am doing that because of the challenge that I just want to react. I just want to say the first thing that comes to mind, even if it's not wisdom, even if it's not of God. But that's not the practice that God wants me to demonstrate or implement. So I am not professing to be perfect, but what I am professing is to be progressing and developing and growing in the areas that God is trying to pull from me, pull out of me. And I tend to do this better with others, but I personally have the struggle, right? So that doesn't mean that I have guilt or shame about it. It doesn't mean that I'm going to be in hiding about it. It means that I'm going to continue to grow in it. So the question or the encouragement I have for you is, whatever it is that you're dealing with, what is it that you are dealing with that God continues to bring back up in front of you? And the reason it's being brought back up, it's kind of like a temp check. Where are you at with this? Because when something that you are dealing with or trying to overcome, you're currently not necessarily facing, doesn't mean that you've overcome it. It just means that the opportunity hasn't presented itself for you to be able to demonstrate the practices that God has put in place, and for you to show that you are actually growing. Or maybe you're not, or maybe you've hit a standstill. That makes sense what I'm saying? God gives us the opportunity to demonstrate what we have learned. And if we are growing, even if it's just by an inch, that doesn't mean that you're not growing. It just means that you're making the steady progress. So don't just be discouraged. Don't self-sabotage. Don't question or doubt. Just saying, hey, I pray that I can do better today than I did yesterday. I hope that's a word of encouragement, you guys. Be blessed.